Hi everyone, welcome back to CodeChef. In the previous video, we learned how to create strings, find their length and combine them. Now, we'll learn how to compare strings to see which comes first alphabetically and how to access and modify individual characters within a string. By the end of this video, you will understand how to use string.com to compare strings lexicographically and how to use index notation to read the modifier specific characters in your strings. These skills are essential for sorting data, validating input, processing text, and building interactive programs. As always, code along with me on CodeChef. The link is in the description below. Type out each example yourself and experiment with different strings to see how comparisons and indexing work. First, I'll explain string comparison using string.com and show you how it determines alphabetical order. Then we learn how to access individual characters by their index position and how to modify them. For each concept, we'll write complete programs together and I'll explain every line in detail.
Now let's talk about comparing strings. Why do we need to compare strings? In programming, you often need to check if a password matches, sort names alphabetically, verify user input, organize data, search for specific text. So how do we compare strings in C? You might think you can use the equal to operator. If string 1 equal to string 2, for example, you should not do this. This doesn't work. It barely compares memory addresses, not the actual content. The correct way is to use string.com, string compare function. So let's see what is string.com. String.com compares two strings lexicographically, that is, in dictionary or alphabetical order. The syntax for the same is int result is equal to string.com string 1, string 2. The return value for the same is if it returns 0, strings are equal. Negative value means string 1 comes before string 2 alphabetically, and positive value means string 1 comes after string 2 alphabetically. String.com compares character by character using ASCII values. It compares first character of both strings. If they're different, it returns the difference of their ASCII values. If they are same, it moves to the next characters. And then it continues until it finds a difference or reaches the end. So the basic ASCII values you should know are A is equal to 65, B is equal to 66, C 67 till Z, and lowercase of A, B, C till Z. The uppercase letters come before lowercase in ASCII. Now let's see this in action. Here is an example comparing three city names and understanding all the results. Alright, so here we have already included our standard setup, and here three cities are there, all starting with D. So Delhi, Dubai and Doha. Now first we'll compare Delhi versus Dubai. So here in our line 12, int res1 is equal to string comparison city 1, city 2 is Delhi versus Dubai, where according to ASCII values, we get to E and U of Delhi and Dubai to understand that there is a difference in values of -16, hence Delhi comes before Dubai alphabetically. Now next we compare int res2 string comparison of city 2 and city 3, which is the comparison between Dubai and Doha. In the second comparison, Dubai versus Doha, we come to the second letters of each of the cities, that is U and O respectively, and the values are 117 minus 111, which gives us 6, a positive value. So Dubai comes after Doha alphabetically. Now we'll explain the third comparison, that is interest 3 is equal to string com city 1 and city 3. So here the second letters of the cities Delhi and Doha are E and O respectively, which have values of 101 and 111 respectively, which has a difference of -10. So Delhi comes before Doha alphabetically. Now we have our printf statements that will print all our comparisons of Delhi versus Dubai, Dubai versus Doha, and Delhi versus Doha comparisons. And we complete our program with return 0 and our closing bracket and submit to run the program. So you can see the result. Delhi and Dubai gives a -16 value, comparison between Dubai and Doha 6, and comparison between Delhi and Doha to be -10. Based on all these comparisons, Delhi comes first, Doha comes second, and Dubai comes last. Now let's learn how to access and work with individual characters within a string. What is indexing? Now remember, strings are character arrays. Each character has a position or index. Now as you can see on the screen, for example, string 4 has an index of 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4th is basically the null terminator. C uses 0 based indexing. The first character is at index 0 and not 1. The syntax for the same is char ch is equal to string name index. And the syntax to access a character is char ch is equal to string name index is equal to x. The important point that one must remember is index must be within the valid range of 0 to length of -1. It can read characters with index. It can also modify characters with index. Accessing invalid index causes undefined behavior. So now let's see an example for the same. Let's see this example that works with the word technology. Here we have included our standard library and our main setup. Now here we initialize with the word technology. Now let's map out the indices of the word. As you can see, the index for the letters starts with T with index 0, E 1 to Y being index 9, and the null terminator index 10. There are total 11 slots, 10 letters and 1 null terminator. Now our next line, char first char is equal to word 0. It accesses the index 0, gets T and stores it in first char. Now we print the first character, which is the first char and which we just assigned was T. Now the next line, char fourth char is equal to word 3, which accesses index 3. If you remember, the index 3 was assigned to H, so H is the fourth character. Now in the next print, we print the fourth character, which is H. Now we modify the last visible character with a line word in the bracket 9 is equal to exclamation mark. The string has 10 letters from 0 to 9. So index 9 is the last letter, which is Y. Index 10 was the null terminator. So don't modify that. What happens is word 9 currently contains Y. We assign it to exclamation point. So now the modified string is technology without Y, and instead of the Y we have the exclamation point instead of technology. So next we have the line that prints the modified character, and the modified character is just the exclamation point. Now next we print the entire modified string, which is the word technology without Y and an exclamation point instead of the Y. Now we run this program. You see the first character is T, fourth character that we called for was H, the modified last character is exclamation point, and the modified word is technology without Y. Instead of the Y we have the exclamation point. Now some of the important points that we need to remember. are to access valid indices of 0 to length -1, to modify any character except the null terminator, to use proper format specifier, %C for char and %S for string. What we shouldn't do is access negative indices, access indices beyond the string length, modify the null terminator, and forget that indices start at 0. The real-world applications are text processing, password masking, data validation, string manipulation, and censoring words.
Excellent work completing both parts of strings in C. You now have a solid foundation for working with text in your programs. Head over to CodeChef and complete the practice task. Try building different strings, comparing them, and accessing individual characters. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!